I don't mind. It did have there 2 game stickers from a shop with the prices on, one on top of each other, and they were absolutely stock rock solid. I couldn't move them. So I did the hairdryer trick, which Quick Sci-Fi recommends, and I got half the sticker off the top one, but I couldn't get the bottom one off. And the second half of the top one wouldn't come off, and I was getting really annoyed. So my dad suggested steaming it, and I got to say, guys, that's the best option ever. Basically, what I did was I boiled the kettle. As the kettle was coming to boiling point, I just got the box, held it over the spout of the kettle like that, and then just steamed the sticker, and then it all came off the back end, and all just peeled off perfectly. So now it looks absolutely spot on, and it hasn't ruined the artwork, which is excellent. It is complete as well. Manual is a bit rough, to be honest. I mean, as you can see on the camera, it's got a lot of creasing, but you know, I'll live with it. It doesn't matter. There's the cartridge in its box, and it's got its plastic protection. There you go. The cart is in excellent condition. Nice cleanish pins. They were a bit dusty, so I had to use a bit of rubbing alcohol, but it's alright. And I got this for the bargain price of £10 by now, which is unbelievable. I can't believe I got it so cheap. Normally, just notice as well the precautions leaflets in there. Normally, if I was to import this from America, I've been finding that it's at least £30, including shipping, if you want a decent condition one like this. If you want a mint condition, it's a little bit more. So to see this for £10 by now, I was like, I'm having that away. It's just brilliant. So I've now got Super Mario All-Stars for my collection, and I've got to say, I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. I remember seeing it on Drex's 80s channel when he was doing the gameplay, and I was so impressed with Mario 1 the way they'd upgraded it for 16-bit. And I've tried them all by the last level so far, so anyone I've not played. Mario 1 looks fantastic, although it's still kept the floating Mario, which is quite annoying. Mario 2 is just beautiful. It's done such a brilliant job. And then Mario 3 is the one I'm playing for at the moment, which is just, oh man, it's just so awesome. I love Mario 3 anyway, but to actually be able to save my game now is such a godsend. I can actually complete it. I'm stuck on World 6 at the moment. World 6 is driving me crazy, because there's like tons of levels and tons, like 3 castles I've gone through before we get to the boat. And every time I get to the boat, I keep cocking it up and dying on the boss. He throws these big green balls at you, and it's really annoying. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It's such a fantastic conversion. So yeah, Super Mario All-Stars. I love getting Super Nintendo games, so great addition. Right guys, so those are most of the stuff I've bought this month, most of the games. And today, I only just got it about an hour ago. I got a really big addition to my collection. Now, I'm sure the eagle-eyed of you have noticed in the background that the PlayStation 3 box is behind me now, and that my N64 collection is no longer there. Basically what happened was, a couple of weeks ago, I was having to think about my collecting, and I've mentioned in the past on videos that I have found myself that collecting has taken over my life, and I've wasted money on a lot of systems, a lot of games that I didn't need, and I've bought and sold the same system and games regularly over the last few years, and I'm trying to control that. And I just got fed up the other day, and I just decided this is it now. I've got to make a decision, draw a line in the sand, and decide exactly what I want to collect for. And I came to the decision that the only 2 systems that I genuinely care about, and I think probably if you watch my channel regularly you'll probably know this anyway, are the original Xbox and the Super Nintendo. So I basically cleared everything out. I sold most of my stuff except for my Xbox and Super Nintendo collections. You can't see the Xbox collection because it's over there behind me, but trust me, it's still there. Yeah, so those are the only 2 I will be collecting for, and obviously I'll be buying current gen games for Wii and PS3 because you just gotta. Yeah, so a bit of a shame. Although the good thing is, because I sold my N64 and games, they're worth quite a bit. So I got a lot of money for those, and I will now show you what I got today with that money. And I bought, just make sure it's the right way around, if it isn't, I've got myself an Xbox 360 4GB. This is with the 4GB flash memory built in, the new slimline design. Very chuffed to have picked one of these up. I got it from a bargain price as well, from a guy on eBay who was knocking them out cheap, so brilliant. And it was sealed and brand new as well, by the way. Very impressed. And here she is. Here is the Xbox 360, and it's absolutely beautiful. As you can see, I've still got the stick on because I've only just literally got home and got it out of the box and tried it out and set up my account. There you go. It's a matte black instead of a gloss black like the 250GB. But I like this. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I saw I've been watching a lot of videos. There's a connection, guys. Connection. I watched a hell of a lot of videos on YouTube recently because I was thinking of buying one of these. And you can't, I mean, I don't know if this camera's going to pick it up, but I noticed all the videos I was watching that you couldn't actually get a good idea of how nice this matte black looks, and it is beautiful. I thought the gloss was better, but you know, I wanted the 4GB model, so I had to have matte, and it is fantastic, and it is so quiet. It's unbelievable. I've not tried a game yet, I've only turned the machine on, but you literally cannot hear it. It is super, super, super quiet. I'm really impressed with the hardware, because if you watch my channel regularly, you'll know I'm not a fan of the Xbox 360 hardware. You know, I think it was an atrocious mess, and it was a rush to market platform, and Microsoft didn't think too much about it. And a lot of people agree with me. You know, I mean, the Red Ring of Death. You know, for me personally, it never had an optical connection, which was really frustrating. You know, putting the HDMI cable right next to the AV port was dumb. I mean, I've done it on that one as well, but they've now got an optical connection, so it's okay. But yeah, very annoying. Plus the noise as well. As I say, you know, you used to put the disc in, it sounded like a jet engine taking off, which was really frustrating. But the reason I've got a 4GB anyway, if anyone's interested, basically the way I was thinking was, I don't need the hard drive because I don't play on Xbox Live. I won't be downloading any DLC because I've no interest in downloading DLC on any system. I prefer to have it on disc like I did with GTA with the episodes, so I much prefer that. Don't like digital content at all. And so I couldn't really think of a legitimate reason to use the hard drive. I wouldn't use the Xbox as a media centre because I have a PlayStation 3, which is far superior for media centre use. And so I only need to save my games. And the other thing I was thinking was, I was only going to use the 360 for exclusives. Until, of course, I played Red Dead Redemption recently and found that if I keep buying ports on the PlayStation 3, there's a good chance I might get some more ports that are as bad as Red Dead Redemption. And I don't want to deal with that, so I am probably, more than likely, and it pains me like hell to say this, but I'm going to have to probably get cross-platform and exclusives on 360 and only buy PS3 exclusives. Now that's a difficult one because the PS3 doesn't have that many exclusives out at the moment, all coming in the future, so I'm hoping Sony are going to step the game up, as they keep saying in their adverts. I really would like to see more exclusives, because when they're done, you know, they're so good. I mean, Uncharted, everyone knows I love Uncharted, and it proves the point that the PlayStation 3 is a superb console. But you know, I mean, one of the main reasons I wanted an Xbox as well, because I want to play Splinter Cell Conviction, and I knew it would come to PS3 at some point in the future, but it's not guaranteed. It probably will, but also if it's a port, it might be crap as well. So yeah. And there's Alan Wake. I really, really want to play Alan Wake. I've been wanting to play it ever since it was announced. And it's the only thing that's been convincing me to buy a 360 since E3. When I saw the new Slimline design, I was just like, oh, so nice. But yeah, so, you know, I mean, I'm standing by everything I've said about the hardware in the past. I'm not going to go back on that, because at the end of the day, I think Microsoft were too fast getting the console out and too fast dumping the original Xbox. I think they made a lot of mistakes. But they're now resurrecting the system with this new Slimline model. And so far so good. I'll see what it's like when I put a disc in and play a game, and I'll tell you if it's loud or quiet. But I'm very impressed with it so far. And the Wi-Fi is excellent as well, very simple, no problem at all. Retrieved my old account and I'm back online, so very good. As I say, guys, I won't be playing online. I'm not paying £40 for Xbox Live because I don't play online enough to justify the money. I'm not, you know, I've got a PlayStation 3, I can play online for free. Now I know it's not as good as an experience as Xbox Live, but because I'm not a regular online player, when I do feel the need, it works fine for me. So there you go. So with knowing that I was going to get this, I picked up a couple of games, and basically I've gone back to launch day in 2005 and picked up some of my games that I want to play again. And the first one I picked up is a game that, you know, I think most people don't think is that great, and I'll probably agree, but I want to play through it because I never managed to play through it because I got distracted by Call of Duty 2 at launch, and it is Perfect Dark Zero, the Collector's Edition. Now the only thing that's wrong with this is the sleeve is slightly bent there, and some of the artwork has come off the sleeve. But that's alright, I don't mind that. The actual tin is in excellent condition. There you go. All the manuals and that are in perfect condition. The 2 discs are in there, the DVD special behind the scenes, I assume it is, and the game disc. And they are mint, there's no marks on them. And I'm seriously impressed. I can't believe the quality and condition of this. And I picked this up for £1.90 from Amazon, which is brilliant. Plus shipping, it came to £3.84. So for a mint condition copy, I'm absolutely blown away because I thought it was going to be scratched to shit for that price. So I'm going to sit down this afternoon and play some Perfect Dark and try and get as far through as possible because I'd like to complete this game and see what it's like. Because I never did a couple of levels back in 2005, so I need to get back into it. And another one I picked up, this is the second favourite launch title. I absolutely loved this when it came out. I was really hooked on Call of Duty 2, but this one just blew me away because I didn't know what to expect until I played it. And it is Condemned. It is an absolutely fantastic first-person survival horror game. It's just phenomenal. There you go, it's complete. The manual's in good condition. Actually, it's in really good shape. The disc has got a couple of minor marks. I mean, very, very minor. So it's not like deeply scratched. I think that's good. But yeah, Condemned, it's fantastic. I love this game. I've got the sequel on PS3, but I just can't get into the sequel. I don't know why. The first one's brilliant. I mean, you're smacking people with 2x4s in the dark, and it just really makes you paranoid. The lighting's excellent because the dark scares the hell out of you. Great game. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into it. I never finished this. I got to the level before the end, and I just couldn't do it. I just tried so many times to get past that level, and I could not make it through. And it was only when I was talking to my mate Rich, and he told me that like I was one level away from the end after I told him 360, which was frustrating. But I'm going to go back and try and finish it. So there you go, guys. That's my pickups for September, and I think I've done pretty damn well this month. A lot more than expected to get. Finding Metal Slug 4 was absolutely fantastic, but yeah, I think the best thing this month has got to be the 360 Slim because it is just absolutely fantastic. Very impressive. I'm really looking forward to going downstairs, plugging it back in, and getting cracking on with some Perfect Dark in a minute, and a bit of Condemned later on. It's superb. So yeah, guys, that's my pickups. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see any gameplay videos of any of the Xbox games, or the 360 games for that matter, obviously Super Nintendo, I'll do them anyway in Super Nintendo Classics, but if you want to see any gameplays, just let me know in the comments and I'll quite happily do those for you. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you all again at the end of next month.